I started directing theater when I was in high school. So I directed a community theater production when I was like 18, 17, 18. And then I directed some theater when I was in college. And then when I first went out to Los Angeles, I directed a couple small productions. And then I got a little bit pulled away from that because I started working so much with television and film as an actor, and it just was something that I fell away from for a little while. So in the back of my mind, it's something that I knew I really enjoyed. I enjoyed having the kind of vision to put together the whole big story of something on stage. But at the time, I really wondered if I had it in me to really handle the technical side of things. And so all of the sets that I was on, I started to use those sets as my resources to learn. And I started asking the cinematographers questions and the gaffers questions, and just kind of picking the brains of all the people around me who were incredible at what they were doing, and then also trying to do the best I could to study those things on my own. And so it became a little bit of a natural progression, I guess, of things for me in my career to at least try directing. And I started with a short film that premiered actually at Tribeca in 2015. So after that went well and I really, really loved it, that was kind of the beginning of things really turning toward that a little bit more. It's a great training ground for wanting to do longer form stuff as a director, because you have such limitations. You know, you usually don't have a ton of money and you don't have a ton of time, and you don't necessarily have deep resources for things, and so you have to be creative with your limitations. And I think you kind of figure out what kind of director you are when you're under those kind of pressures, you know. But then there's also, you know, the other side of that is that the stakes aren't quite as high. You know, you're not asking a financier to give you millions of dollars to finance a feature and hope that it goes well or hope that people see it. So so then you also at least feel like you have the space to experiment a little bit and try things and figure out what you're doing.